In this day and age, there are thousands of miles of roadways across Minnesota. Here in Cottage Grove, our modern vehicles take multiple trips along paved streets throughout the day. But if we go back to the mid-1800s, those living in the Cottage Grove Township had a much different experience. After Minnesota was created as a territory in 1849, roads were needed to facilitate the expansion of the coming settlers. One of the first roads constructed through Cottage Grove was the Fort Ripley Road, which was 146 miles long. This road began at Point Douglas in Prescott, Wisconsin, passed through here in Cottage Grove on what is now called Military Road, and it went through Newport, where Bailey's Nursery now stands, and then went all the way to Fort Ripley between Little Falls and Brainerd. These early roads were very crude by today's standards. Basically, they were dirt roads that were excavated, and then culverts were made out of rocks for water runoff, and bridges that were constructed out of wood. Mostly, they were traveled by horse and wagon. Many of our modern roads were laid over the old Fort Ripley Road, like a portion of Lehigh, Lamar, and Lower Afton. There were also a few battles waged by property owners as this government road was being constructed. At one point, a landowner even ran the contractor off his property because he didn't want the road going through his land. Some wealthier landowners even had enough clout to force the road to go around their acreage. Grover Singley authored a book in 1974 called Tracing Minnesota's Old Government Roads. Without his research in the 1950s, we may never have known how the modern road system first got its start here in Minnesota.